Let's go! What's up, guys? That's Future here. I am so hyped because we got a new bullet for my Valentine. We got a new song, Rainbow Veins. I'm so excited for this. This is my favorite metal band. I follow them on Twitter, and I did see like a 10-second snippet of the song, the intro. It seems to be so different from what we've been getting lately. We got from Knives and Parasite. And Shatter. It's gonna break me, but that doesn't matter. Another crack, watch me shatter. It sounds so different just from the intro alone, but you never know if this band, they could have this really slow intro and then they just kick it up out of nowhere. So you really just never know. I'm so excited to get into it. So this is Rainbow Veins by Bullet for My Valentine. I believe this is going to be the title track. The album is actually going to be called Rainbow Veins. So that is a very unique, it's different from all their other album titles. I'm excited to see if it's going to be different from the other 3 singles. The album comes out on October 22nd. I'm so excited. We're going to get right into this. Let's go!
Body shakes. I got rainbows running through my veins, and now I just can't calm down.
Oh!
I'm still drowning in the chemicals, and now I just can't calm down. Diving headfirst into a black hole, becoming unstable mentally. I'm trying hard to ride these tidal waves of unfiltered ecstasy.
Okay, we're about to get a chorus drop. Those drums there, that was fucking insane. Those little just spurts of drums was amazing. I think Matt Tuck is an amazing songwriter, honestly. I think, like, he's one of the few metal vocalist songwriters who actually put so much time into the writing. Because a lot of vocalists, and this isn't putting shame to other popular bands, but a lot of vocalists of popular bands, they focus way too much on how they sound. And yeah, that's important because it's music. You're listening to it, obviously. The sound is very important. But they don't put enough effort into the writing. They just, they think if they scream it and it sounds good, that's all they need. But Matt does both. And many others do, don't get me wrong. But, I love his songwriting style. I think he has an amazing style. He's talked about in the past how he has a lot of influence from Bob Seger and Bob Dylan and stuff like that, which, aren't metal singers, but the songwriting style, he got influence from them. So far, I'm loving this. We're about to get a chorus drop. I love bullet choruses. I'm just so excited.
These tidal waves of unfiltered ecstasy. Another day, but I don't wanna face it. I wanna heal, so I'm self-medicating, and I don't wanna feel it now. Another day, but I don't wanna face it. Another dose just to keep me sedated, and let reality float away.
Okay, so very simple drums in this song, but they're effective. They're very simple. They're slow the whole song, and that's something Bullet's always been good about. This keeping a good steady pace of drums, and they'll just kick it up out of nowhere and bring so much energy. I'm liking it so far.
I got rainbows running through my veins, and now I just can't calm down. Sinking deeper into
like this chorus the second time around more. I didn't know how I felt about it the first time, really. I liked it, just not... Like I said, this is my favorite metal band. Like, my favorite. And so it wasn't as good as a lot of the like more popular choruses, but the second time around I like it a lot more. I don't know what's happening right now. Something's about to drop and I'm scared. This is a 5-minute long song. Holy shit. See those drums? I told you. Oh, you hear those cymbals?
Take me over the edge. Don't wanna stop and I'm not coming down again. Take me further away. Not gonna stop and I'm never gonna be the same.
Yeah!
Take me over the edge. Not gonna stop and I'm never gonna be the same.
Solo? Do a solo. Drop it down, bring it back.
I'm still trying.
I got pause. Holy shit. That was great. We got screams. That's all I wanted. Great. This is a great song. Okay, to be fair, there are not many songs where Bullet doesn't scream. There's a couple on the latest album, Gravity, that they didn't scream, but like overall they always have some screaming. And I was scared we weren't going to get at this song, and that was just amazing. That was so energetic, and that was so good. I'm so happy. So, if you guys know any history on Bullet for My Valentine, or you know anything about the band and you don't just listen to their music, you guys know that they haven't always had the same bassist. They have a new bassist that they got in like 2015. His name's Jamie. He's amazing. He's killer. Honestly, I think he's not even the lead singer, and he's one of the best vocalists in metal of all time, in my opinion. If you guys are big Bullet for My Valentine fans and you watch the live shows like I do, I've never been to a concert, but I've literally seen all of their live performances because I think they're an amazing live band. And Jamie, obviously Matt Tuck, he's the lead singer for Bullet for My Valentine. Obviously he cannot do an hour-long performance to their songs and do every single word of every song, because no one can do that. Not with their music. Their music is, like I said, very scream heavy. So he just can't do that. He simply can't. Not for like a whole hour at a time, every song, every word. So they have Jamie, their bassist. He screams a lot of the screams. And also, if you guys know, Matt Tuck had surgery on his vocal cords years ago. So he can't scream as good as he used to. And people try to compare them to, even though they're on the same band. Like, people always like, oh, Jamie's such a better screamer. Like, have you heard this guy live? Jamie is amazing. But that does not take away from Matt. Think about it this way. Matt, he wrote these vocals. He's the one that does them in the studio version. If you pay attention, that's not Jamie screaming in the studio version. Sure, when they play this song I'm reacting to live, Jamie's probably going to do that screaming part, but he didn't record it for this version. Matt did that. So I just hate when people try to take away from Matt. Don't get me wrong, Jamie's amazing, but Matt's been doing this for a long time. And if you guys have seen their older shows back in 06, 08 and all that, I mean, he's an amazing screamer. And I try to defend him a little bit because people are a little rude. But sorry, I went on a little rant here. We're gonna get back into the song.
I'm still drowning in the chemicals and
Bridge.
I just can't calm down. Another day, but I don't wanna face it.
The O's.
I wanna heal, so I'm self-medicating. And I don't wanna feel it now. Another day, but I
I
don't
love this
wanna
chorus.
face it. Another dose just to keep me sedated. And in reality
god, that was just great. That was literally just such a great song. I'm so happy. I honestly, like I said, first time around, did not like the chorus as much. Heard it a second time, it got stuck in my head, and it was really good the second time. The O-Woes was a nice touch. They had that in Shatter. I like that. I think that is giving a lot of nostalgia to people who still love old metal, like early 2000s and stuff. I think that's. I'm glad that they're doing that. They always stay true to themselves. That's something I love about Bullet. They're like kind of reinventing themselves right now. They have a new sound. These last 4 songs, they don't. This has never been how they sound. Yes, they've always been heavy, but this is not how they've been heavy, if that makes sense. But even though they're reinventing themselves and having this new sound, they're still staying true to their old natures. They still are bringing guitar solos. They still, they have O-Woes. Like, oh man, it's just great. I'm so happy. Honestly, I am gonna have to say this is probably my least favorite out of the 4. It's bad at all. I think they're all amazing. I think all 4 of the singles have been great. I just think the other 3 were astounding and they all stood out. They were all different from each other. I guess some like all 3, Shatter, Parasite, and Knives, all 3 of them were all different from each other. Yeah, they were all very stompy and like heavy in that term, but they all sounded different to me at least. And this sounds different from all 3 of them, so in that way it's better because it's a little more unique. This kind of reminds me of Gravity a little bit. It's like a Gravity V2 maybe, but let me know what you guys think of this song. I'm so happy we got another Bullet song. I'd say we probably won't get another one until the album comes out. Album comes out in 21 days. Can't wait for that. I'm definitely going to do a full album reaction. Not in one video. I'll do it in separate videos. But if you guys enjoyed this reaction, subscribe and turn post notifications on, and you guys will see my uploads for the new album when it comes out. Yeah, let me know what you guys thought about this song. If you liked it, didn't like it. Tell me what you guys did like or didn't like about it. If you enjoyed this reaction, drop a like. And I'll see you all in the future.
I don't wanna